Hello, this is some Rabbit for fun, so let's get right into it. I've already played a lot today, but I want to play just a little bit more. Queen's Gambit, Knight F3, Knight C3, he takes, yes, so this is the Slav. No idea what the theory was here. I think it was like E3. Take, castle, Queen E2, normal stuff. At least I think so, right? Yeah. I mean, it was something like Queen E2, I think. Queen E2, maybe bring this rook over to D1, or E1, depending. And we shall see if we can get that E4 pushing. First, we're going to have to start with Knight H4. My opponent has yet to castle, so we'll have to see if that's something he is planning on doing. C5. Interesting move. Obviously, he wants to take back with his knight, I think. But I mean, if he takes, I can just take back with my knight, so that's that. Not that much of an issue. But do I want to go for here? That was the question, right? I'd love to play Knight H4 and just go for that bishop pair. But he can play bishop G4, F3, bishop H5, G4. Continue to chase that bishop. His bishop drops here. If I take it, he opens up the H file, and my king side is very, very weak there. Let's just play simple chess for now. Bring your rook over to the D file. Continue waiting. He takes in the center. Should I take back with the pawn or with the knight? Actually, now that I'm looking at this again, maybe taking back with the pawn is actually possible. I don't know. Maybe just go with the first instinct, but then I have this long-term problem with the bishop, right? E4 is never getting played. So maybe there's more to look at there. If I take, let's say, bishop G6, I don't know what bishop move he wants to play. And I have knight B5, intending to get into this D6 square, give him a check, do some shenanigans. Yeah, sure, let's just take back with the knight. Slides his bishop back, knight here, I was assuming. Also bring the other knight, actually. Just bring this knight. Because then we're at least threatening to bring the knight into D6. I'm not sure how good this plan is if he just castles and ignores it. Which, of course, he does. Yeah, I mean, it's not clear. Not clear at all. Okay, let's try dropping this knight back. Maybe play some b4, try to expand a bit on the queen side. Yeah, but knight d6, he just goes queen c7, and there's not much to be said about that position. I want to go b4. b4. It's very ambitious. A6, kicking my knight back. Knight d6 is still just not the move that I want to play. I guess knight back into the center, but then e5 comes. If I go knight c3, this is just a weird move, but I don't know. Very hard to calculate in such positions. Just steps his queen into the game, okay. I feel like I want to play bishop a3, but that just gets my pawn pinned. Maybe bishop b2. F3 is pretty much an only move. I don't know why I spent 16 seconds on it. Brings his knight forward. Yeah. This is starting to get a little bit spooky. What the fuck? Okay. Just take it. here takes my rook. I take back with the knight and just defend everything. Yeah. It's a bit passive, but a queen for a rook and a knight is a fair deal. Fortunately, we might have to trade the bishops off. Do not really get a choice in the matter. Yeah. Active position. Yeah, it goes here. So he's gonna fork me. Would love to play this move. Cannot be done right now, unfortunately. Oh, I'm threatening it. Yeah, I quite like my position. I'm very, very active in comparison to him. If you compare the heavy pieces. Goes here. Yeah, so what do I want to go for? I mean, maybe trading off my passive piece for his active piece is beneficial, but he can obviously pin me, which is a bit irritating. But then I go queen a2. Take. It just trades off a ton of pieces. Rook takes back. Oh, well, you can just take. My rook is undefended. So yeah, takes here. I'm forced to take back with the bishop. Don't really have a choice in the matter, or I can, yeah, just forced to take back with the bishop. Takes here with jack. But the question is, how do I improve my position, right? Let's drop this queen back here. These kind of endgames with low time is no fun. This is probably a draw, but I am going to go pawn up. This is playable. Wow. Alright, just bring the king. Yeah. And now we just gotta continue trying to activate. Ooh, there's some checks. I mean, this was maybe not my smartest. Not my smartest of plays ever. Here, okay. Check. Continuing the king. Can't play that, I don't think. Just keep going. Just go for the simplest approach, I guess. But he can just make waiting moves with his rook, maybe. Oh my god, bro is asleep. I mean, genuinely incredible stuff from me to find a way to lose this game. Holy shit. stalemated. Oh, yeah, he finds the win. Of course he does. Of course he does, to be honest. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he find the win? I mean, I am just like so asleep when it comes to being low on time. I find, okay, e5 was more winning. I saw this position, but I thought, how do I force my way through here? How do I force my way through? And the answer is simple, just walk the king around. He can't go here, so he can only make this waiting move with the rook. And just continue bringing the king. Okay, now he can play king here. But it's still just way, way, way too active from the white side. But like, it's just so hard. How do you find a clear win here, right? How do you find the most clear, most concrete win? It's just incredibly difficult. I mean, well, I just throw every winning position I ever get. That is truly depressing. Okay, now we're just gonna play instantly because I can't think anymore. Instant, instant, instant. Move, 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 move. Keep moving. E5, okay. Odd move. I don't even think you want to take me. I just get these goofy setups, one. Alright, there. Yeah, but I can just take it. G6. Keep it going, keep it going. Yeah, so I should probably castle as well. Five is a move. Yeah, just wait, locking up that side of the board. What? Okay, b6. Trying to go a5 and confuse him a little bit. Obviously, he's gonna see that. These 2000s never fall for any tactics. Yeah, he sees it immediately. No fun at all. Okay, how do I improve this knight? This knight is unimprovable. That's the worst knight you've ever seen. Alright then, h6. Just wants to completely close things. Alright, to be honest, I think it actually helps me to close the position, even though this is completely lost just purely from a positional standpoint. I think it's a relatively decent plan, to be honest. That's a problem. Please play before and fall into the simple tactic. No. Does not. Take. Rook here, I guess. Continue playing actively. Rawr. Here. Oh. Good move, actually. Great move. Take. That's crazy. That's really playable for him? Wow. Insane. No, there has to be something here. I mean, okay, just bishop b4, the rook moves, and push or what? There's gotta be something. There's no way this just works for him. I do not believe. That is in fact a rook move. Still can't take his pawn. Yes, you just push the pawn, right? Push. Don't see any reason not to. It's actually kind of a complex endgame if he just takes everything. Just take. Chop on the c3 square. Wait a minute. This. Block. Take. Takes my queen. I take with check and take here. I'm just up a rook. Huh? This. Only move is rook blocks and you lose the exchange. I mean, am I missing something or what? I just take with check and take your rook after. And game over. Yep. Sometimes you get the wins. And obviously if he takes my... yeah, okay, just resigns. But yeah, obviously if he takes the bishop back, then I just grab a free rook. And this is just lost. Bishop here was correct. Yeah, so c5 was definitely not working. Taking was also not working. Taking was also not working. Oh, actually it's... wait. How is this nearly equal? Is it just because of the strength of the passed pawns or what? Huh? That's crazy. Yeah, very nice game. Alright, one more. This footage is never gonna get used for anything anyways. Let's just see how many wins we can squeeze out on this Friday night. It is Friday, right? Yeah, I think so. Just play this one. Play the normal stuff. Play the G6 system. Just take it. Bishop here. Everything is chill. Yeah, we get some kind of a Moroxy bind structure. I could actually just... I mean, taking it is possible, but I don't think it's necessary. I mean, I just think that his weakness is... too much on the d4 square, but it's not entirely clear how I'm gonna make use of that. I don't know. Let's just take it. As much as I do love bishops and bishop pairs, I think it's got to be done. So queen a5 looks pretty active. Maybe I should have taken, to be honest. I don't know if the pawn weaknesses are enough to prove advantage, but yeah, this just looks like such a weak construction, right? There. Okay. Just defends alright. Let's make knight f6 for now, but then he goes bishop h6. Yeah, who cares? Who cares? No one cares. No one cares. What? My guy, you cannot be hanging rooks like that. That's not a good idea. Sometimes you just get the rating points for free these days. d4. Just keep it going. Oh shit, it's an Nimzowitsch. Oh no, it's not. So Queen's Gambit declined with knight c3. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know why I played knight c3. So weird when you consider my opening repertoire. I have no idea what the theory here is. Bishop g5. I don't know. This is the Rogozin, no? Just takes it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take. Just take and play c4 again. Can I do that? I don't think so. Let's play e3 first, perhaps. Keep it safe. Safe, solid structure. Maybe get the king castle load before we start doing all those shenanigans. Yeah, queen f5. Yeah, so taking this knight doesn't appear to benefit me, but also not taking it doesn't appear to benefit me either. Man, it's some difficult stuff we've got going here. Alright. I could also just castle and sack the pawn. Sacrifice. No. Queen b3. Bishop a4. Yeah, there's gotta be something there. There's gotta be something there. I mean, worst case scenario, I go into an endgame with the bishop pair. And I'm just happy. Yeah, so this was what I was looking at before. Bishop f4 is kind of forced. Oh, and then the pawn's hanging. So we're just gonna have to sack the bishop pair. Fair enough. Sacrifice. Just sack everything. Castle the king. Sack all the pieces. All of the everything needs to be sacrificed. Okay. So c4 or what? Yeah, sure. c4 looks playable. Looks manageable. And I appear to have an alright position, maybe. Oh, wait a minute. Queen a3. I'm threatening mate. Okay, f6. No fun. No fun from this guy. Could have also just taken. But, I guess I will save my bishop in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, let's save the bishop. Now I'm threatening like bishop d1. Yeah, so his pawns are just going to get doubled if he doesn't find a way to get his queen out while simultaneously. Maybe queen a6 was good. Okay. King here. I'm not too sure about. Okay, first I'm going to take in the center, giving him an isolated pawn. And then I am gonna probably just play bishop d1. I mean, bishop d1 can't be bad. Bishop d1. simply want to completely destroy his pawn structure. Even though his king is a bit iffy, I feel that this is perhaps a bit more important. Okay. Yeah, so brings out his knight. Guess I will bring a rook to c1 actually. It comes with tempo. I like tempo moves. I'll maybe play a3, stopping his knight from getting any good squares or any good ideas. Rook b8's never playable. Yeah, he wants to trade. Okay, first things first, let's play h3. Make sure we're never getting back rank mated. Ah, g3 was just better. No, I mean, I don't know. g3 would have gotten my bishop trapped, so not that much better at the very least. Puts his knight here. Okay. Yeah, so his point is that this rook is a bit strangely placed. So I guess rook up here. There's no discovery. We just keep on keeping on. Goes g5. My bishop has very nearly no squares, but I can pull back to g3, I assume. So just h2, but then I'm in danger of getting back ranked again. Let's do this then, maybe. Yeah, try and bring the bishop into the game, give it an outpost square. This looks somehow more technical to me. But actually, maybe I should just go back. Just go back. I don't like my prior idea. I do not have faith. Okay. Here, yeah, so just double up, right? Ah, double up, but then he has to discover check. That's his point. So, king f1. Now there's no more discover checks, so he really does need to move that knight, and I guess I'll just double the rooks on the c file. Tick tick. Got some nice control over the open file here. Rook e8's probably the best try and trade rooks after I get onto his 7th rank. Okay, this is also a move. Yes. Don't necessarily want to take it. Okay, let's check first. Make sure that he is forced to make a king move, and what do we want to play now? I mean, I guess knight back here. Try and bring it towards the center. Okay. That is kind of a good move, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's take. Bring the king. Alright, continue bringing the king. Presumably. It's probably winning, but it's really hard to find the win. Alright, just pushes that pawn. So let's start bringing her knight. Also, he's trying to flag me, which is also a bit of a problem. Just check, pick up the pawn. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. I mean, yeah, I could play this move against pretty much anything he plays. Yeah, so he is gonna walk his king all the way that way towards my rook. That's fine with me. There's a fork right there. Here. Still complications. Alright, grab the pawn. That's mate. Yeah, an annoying one too. What to do to stop that? Bring a 9, I guess. Stop mate. Looks very clean. Gotta speed up a bit here though. Yep, so move the knight here, I suppose. Oh no, he can take back with the rook. Huge fumble for me. Just turned an easily winning position into a complicated story. Alright, what to play here? What to play? Okay, go here. Eat his pawn. Give him a check. Go behind this pawn. And everything is going to be a-okay. That's a problem, yeah. That's a mouse slip. What was that? Okay, he might have even had a draw there. Yeah, it was just drawn. If he takes the pawn, it would be very, very difficult for me to push this for a win, right? Obviously, I want to go check, get my king active, but you can just bring the rook, for example. This would be a winning pawn endgame. So don't do that. But just like, okay, don't do that either, apparently. There's only one drawing move. And that's the only drawing move because... oh, you're not taking with the check anymore, so I guess that's... I don't know. Yeah, but that's about it for this video. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you've ever seen this video. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.